What's up, Bucties? Welcome to something new.
Fuck you, Milner!
Yes,
We're back.
we are back. This is the Ryan Thomas podcast. We are back. We have our hometown Ottawa Senators fan favorite, Chris Daszyczynski, with us today.
What's going on?
Um,
Big day ahead of us, Ryan.
It was a huge day ahead of us. There was a lot of crap happened today for some reason.
And it happened late. Like a lot of it was in like the last hour, even some stuff after 3 p.m.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, so main topic today was the trade deadline in the NHL was it 3 p.m.?
Yeah, it ended at 3.
It ended at 3 p.m. and for some reason, all the huge trades happened at like the hour.
Yeah, like I don't know how they got through after 3. I think it's something, I don't know the exact term, but like
If you I think
pending off.
you can send it in before 3 to the league, and then the league has to pend it. So there usually is always a couple trades like after the deadline. Because like after the clock, and I saw a couple. There was like Branson was after. Branson went to Pittsburgh.
Supposedly, yeah, Chris Weidman too just happened pretty recently.
Wait, what? Where did Wyman go?
Pittsburgh.
Oh, jeez.
That's
Okay, yeah, Pittsburgh is
that's
bulking
what,
up for the
that's what Paul was
playoffs.
saying. And then Sarri to Colorado too.
Yep. Fuck. So he went from Pittsburgh to Florida, and Florida to Colorado in the same year.
Yeah, supposedly they told him to pack light though once he got traded from Pittsburgh. So, I mean, it was.
Oh, he wasn't there. Oh, he knew from the get-go, like, oh, this wasn't permanent.
Yeah, he knew he wasn't gonna. I think he was only in Florida for like a month or maybe that. I'm not too sure.
Fuck, so it was quick.
Yeah, quick run.
Well, Chris, probably the biggest trade of the day happened on your team's behalf. Eugene Melnyk decided to trade Mark Stone to the Vegas Golden Knights, and in return they got Eric Brandstrom, Oscar Lindbergh, and a 2020 second rounder on Dallas's behalf.
Yeah, so that was I saw it coming, but like, didn't want to see it.
So
that makes sense,
I saw something on Twitter. It was basically if you grab Ottawa's starting lineup in like 2017, 2018, their top players, Ike, Mike Hoffman, who else? Derek Brassard, Mark Stone. Everyone's traded. No one's with them anymore.
Yeah, if you saw it from their cup run a couple years ago, if you looked at the roster from then and now, there's only like a few similar names, like Pajot, Smith, CC, like.
I don't know what the hell Eugene Melnyk's doing on that franchise. It's first of all,
yeah,
he's destroying the team. Second of all, he's taking my freaking liver from me, so I can't survive.
Hashtag liverless.
Yeah, hashtag liverless. And now third, he's drinking that new liver away. Okay, what the heck's going on now?
Jesus fucking. Oh my.
I feel bad for you,
yeah,
Chris. We're just getting
day.
penetrated in gel, and then Eugene Melnyk's just destroying the Senators organization.
My my appreciation is a fan. I don't know. Like the one thing I heard, the guy who we got back, the A+ prospect in quotations. Like I haven't seen anything or heard about him though. But
It was Brandstrom, right? It's the top prospect.
Brandstrom, yes.
So he's Swedish.
Swedish, left-handed defenseman, and supposedly he has potential to be like quicker than Carlson.
He's he's a 99. He's born in September. He's a late 99 too. So here's the thing though, like with these picks, it takes years to find out if they're actually worth it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's one of those things where you won't know until they actually get in the lineup and if they produce it, right?
And then the other prospect is what, just supposed to be
I checked his age and he's actually like 27.
Oh my god, so it's basically it's all up to this guy.
Yeah,
So,
no, honestly, like that prospect, he better turn out like pretty decent because Mark Stone, obviously. I honestly thought he was gonna be a complete curveball. He was gonna sign the overcaptain or like join the rebuild. I honestly, I mean, I had hopes for that, right? But
Wasn't it just in yesterday that it was legit between Calgary and Winnipeg for Mark Stone, and then Vegas just kind of came in?
Yeah, like their price was too high apparently, or like their asking price. But I'm looking at it, and it's like an A+ prospect, like a third or fourth liner, and second round pick for Stone, and it's like.
Well, yeah. Calgary end up doing fuck all on today's deadline. They picked up, well, I think it was a third line defenseman from LA just to boost up their depth for the playoffs. Seems like a reasonable trade. They're the top team in the Pacific.
They are okay. See, I mean,
so they did a smart move. They just nothing to fuck up their lineup because it's working. Exactly. Oh, nice shot. But
I came out extra hard.
Eric Brandstrom, my bad. No pressure. The city of Ottawa is legit depending on you to fix this franchise around.
Yeah, no, literally, that's like, hopefully, will be our Lord and Savior.
You have high expectations. You already expect, like, Erik Karlsson's already put beside your name.
Yeah, I mean, when you're compared to someone like that,
you'll have Thomas Chabot though with him. I'm hoping Chabot's not a fucking dick, and actually greets him properly to fucking Canada. Chabot, if you're a fucking dick.
French element in him, would be surprised.
Hey, don't fucking diss all French people. I'm kind of pissed. I'm kind of pissed for you. I don't really care because I'm a Habs fan myself, and as per usual, Montreal does fuck all on trade deadline day.
Yeah, Bergevin. Even like the whole Duchesne thing, you wonder why he wouldn't push for Duchesne because Montreal really wanted him.
I don't know why. And then frick, I'll bring up the frickin' Simmons trade after, but because did you see how much Nashville gave up for Simmons?
Oh, Hartman.
And a conditional fourth-round pick.
Really, that's all.
Conditional.
Is Simmons' contract expired at the end of the year?
I believe so, but he's also not having a huge year. He's kind of lacking. I think he's got 26 assists, 16 goals in 62 games or something like that.
Okay, so I mean he has till.
But he was on a really mediocre team at the beginning of the year, and Philly really just started clicking about a month ago.
Yeah, and the thing with Philly is like they always have like a year on and off. I find.
Oh yeah, they're so inconsistent.
With Giroux, Voracek, and Simmons will be top of the league in points, and then the next year they won't.
Well, Drew, I'll give Drew benefit of the doubt. He's actually Drew's probably the most consistent player on that team.
Yeah, no, Giroux is the heart of that team. That's for sure.
Although one of our friends, Bob, probably hates him because he didn't actually go meet him when he was younger. So
yeah.
Drew.
Oh, that's true.
Dave doesn't like you. So Dave doesn't like you. Bob doesn't like you. We don't mind you.
Yeah,
we don't mind. We don't.
Off the ice.
He's got a bad issue, but we don't mind you on the podcast. We just don't like Cody Ceci. That's who we don't like.
Oh yeah, okay. Don't get me. Future captain of the Ottawa Senators. I think they're announcing it in the next couple hours. So.
Who do you think's actually be the next captain? Like you gotta wait two.
They are gonna have one.
I was about to say you gotta have only assistants for like the next 3 years or something.
That's what I mean. Oh, shit.
Head over heels. Head over heels. Head over heels. I say.
Like even people were saying. Paj. Oh shit. Pajot.
Not even. I hate Pajot. I met Pajot and he told me, "Oh yeah, quick pictures because I'm really busy." Me and my buddy were reffing at the Canadian Tire Center. Oh, let's go!
Oh, snipe.
And we take this picture with him, and then right afterwards, like, yeah, I gotta go. So we start getting ready for a game. We come back out. He's still taking pictures with the exact same girls about 50 minutes before.
Oh my god.
That dirty bastard. He's a French bastard.
He's always looking for those dimes. He's always on the prowl.
Did he? No, I was about to say. I thought he cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know.
Complete switch up.
Hey, rumors. I'm starting rumors. I'm starting rumors.
Oh my gosh.
I'm starting rumors.
Also, do you know? Back to the Stone thing for a second. I wanted to bring this up actually. Do you remember? Or do you know who Terry Marcotte is?
Yeah.
CTV News.
Yeah.
So I'll read you a tweet in the upcoming.
Oh my God.
Perfect timing. I'll read you the tweet that I saw, and it was very, I don't know, I wasn't a fan of it. He tweets out, Mark Stone tells TSN his heart was here in Ottawa. He laid down roots here. Stone becomes the latest star to turn his back on the Ottawa Senators. That last sentence, honestly, and I've read all the Twitter replies to that, everyone was giving, like, super harsh feedback to Terry Marcotte because of that tweet. Like, saying, like, just the whole wording, like, another senator to, like, kind of...
He's not, like, they're not choosing to leave, though. It's... Melnyk is... Melnyk's fucking up the... I don't know why Melnyk decided to do a whole rebuild.
It's because he has no money, but he's like, if he has no money now, why is he going to have money when no one's going to the games? How's he going to get money in 3 years? Like, I don't know how this is going to work. I feel like Ottawa's going to be, like, bottom of the league for a while. It's just going to be, like, a rinse-repeat cycle with...
Ottawa may be, like, a freaking, like, the next Arizona Coyotes. But of the of Canada, and it's kind of depressing that it's going to be in like the nation's capital. The nation.
Yeah.
That's like if the Capitals were the shithole of the NHL.
Like if you notice, like Montreal, Toronto, they're top of league, right? And especially for like one of the 3 main teams in like Ontario-ish area.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Toronto's having an unbelievable season. I mean, was their rebuild only about like a year?
There's 2 years, 2-3 years. Well, the thing is, before that they were shit for years. But then when they got that new management, which Shanahan came in, Kyle Dudasa, or the GM's name, Mike Babcock, like they only had I think 2 bad years, and then their freaking plan worked to perfection.
Yeah, like right after the Kessel, I'll say the Kessel rebuild phase, they seemed to, how would you say?
They got a goalie. Frederick Anderson.
Anderson
needed out of Anaheim. I think he needed a fresh start because of all the like terrible playoff runs California team have.
And I mean, he was competing with Gibson too, eh? So.
And he was gonna lose it because Gibson has the age on him, not by a lot. They're both fairly young, but
go with the younger goalie.
Yeah. And I also do think Gibson at that time and like in that time and place, he was the better goalie like to go with for the future.
Gibson, he beat Anderson out for the goalie battle.
Yeah, he did. So Anderson did have to kind of, and Anderson beat out Jonas Hiller for the job beforehand.
That is true.
And then Hiller beat out Jean-Sébastien Giguère before that.
Man, that's going way back, Giguère. Oh,
that's 2007. That's their playoff run.
Yeah, man, that was a long time ago. It's crazy.
But here's the thing. Anaheim has had such good players, like, and good goaltending. If you think about it, in the last 10 years, their goalies they've had, Giguère, he could be isn't he? Wait, is he already a Hall of Famer? Hold on, I'll look it up.
I can't give a definite answer.
I'll give you a.
Think so.
Jean-Sébastien Giguère. Because he's won a cup, he had good numbers.
Yeah, but Anaheim's always had that like kind of background of steady goaltenders over the past like decade, at least.
No, I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame yet. He's won a Conn Smythe though. Oh, frick, Manson. Yeah, they've had Giguère, Hiller, Anderson, Gibson, and then Gibson's like the future for like the next, I don't know how many years you want to say. Another huge, so the Simmons trade was huge for Nashville. They basically gave up nothing and got a player who's probably going to play extremely well on a good team.
Yeah. Oh, actually, since we're talking about Nashville and Columbus, I don't know if you want to elaborate on Nashville first.
Well, Nashville got Granlund as well from the Wild.
That's true. Who do you think won though the trade deadline, Columbus or Nashville?
See, Columbus. I don't know why they got Kincaid from New Jersey. I don't know why you need a backup goalie. You have... Because
that's their third goalie now, especially because they didn't... I thought they were going to, like, get rid of Bobrovsky right then and there, like, with Kincaid.
Yeah, if you're bringing Kincaid and then Kincaid's your starter. But I guess Kincaid's gonna.
Starting for New Jersey.
Yeah, he beat out Schneider because he saved Schneider. Well, he basically saved New Jersey last year, but got them in the playoffs. I don't know why Columbus goes out and gets a third goalie. They get Duchesne good. They get DeSingle, who's probably gonna play better on a good team.
Yeah.
Who else did they get again? Oh, they got Adam McQuaid.
They get McQuaid too. So they really, but you wonder. The first thing I thought of when Columbus like got all those picks is like, you know, in GM modes like on NHL and stuff, when you know, when you're GM and you always trade your picks for good players.
You always trade your first round picks for a decent player.
That's why, like, get Ovi and all them on your team and stuff.
That's what Columbus is fucking doing right now. The Columbus.
Yeah, that's literally the comparison.
Like the Columbus GM. What's his name? It's oh fuck! It's on the tip of my tongue here. Jesus Christ! I'm trying to think of this. Jarmo Kilalakkinen, whatever, weird ass name. He's a Finnish guy. He's probably just freaking playing NHL 19 while he's making these trades. He's trying them on the system, and if they're getting accepted, he's like, fuck it, do them in real life. Must say yes.
EA is actually controlling.
EA is controlling the NHL right now. Goodell's controlling the NFL. EA is controlling the NHL. Goodell's always trying to make the Patriots lose. Fucking the NHL is trying to just make low-key teams win now. They're tired of the same teams winning.
Apparently, but I'm really excited to see how they turn out though. Like I think that's going to be the team.
Here's the thing: if this doesn't work out, this guy's getting fucked. This guy's done. Because he's giving up the future of the organization for the next, like, 2 years.
Yes, exactly, and that's the thing, because I want to see, like, a list of their picks they have over the next few years, because I don't think they have much.
Because they gave up their first, their second, their fifth. I don't know if the fifth or the fourth was for McQuaid. Dzingel was what, a second and a third? Duchesne was a.
We got Duclair back.
Yeah, it was Duclair like second and a third for Dzingel and a fourth. So you got Columbus gets a fourth for. That's a terrible trade, to be honest. What the fuck?
Yeah, like they gave up a lot of picks even today for who's that defenseman they got on McQuaid. Didn't they give up 2 more picks for McQuaid, like a second and a third?
I think it was a third and a fourth, or just a fourth. Okay. But that's a lot for McQuaid, who's just gonna give you like size on the blue line. But I guess Columbus does need a size because they're more of a puck moving team, and with Torts, Torts is gonna love McQuaid.
That's what I mean. I feel like because especially with Panarin and Bobrovsky saying, because they have the same agent, and supposedly earlier in the year.
Fuck yeah, they both ended up dead staying. Panarin didn't move.
Oh my god. They both said that they're not signing or something. So I'm wondering if Columbus is doing this to be like, hey, but look what we can build around you.
Like, we want you to stay. Or they're just signing it this year. Like, or the GM's like, fuck it, let's just make a cup run this year.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I'm wondering what the GM has in mind.
Man, that's such a gutty move. If he really does know they're both gone for sure, and he legit traded the future for this year. And he's hoping that Kincaid is going to replace Bobrovsky's, like, level.
Yeah, see, I don't know what he has exactly. That's why I'm excited. That's why I'm excited to see, like, how their playoff run's going to go, what they're going to do next year. But I think that's the team in the East who I'm going to follow. Hope that'd be nice, just because, you know, especially getting Duchesne into.
I don't know, man. Buffalo got Montador today.
Who'd they get?
Montador from Anaheim is a defenseman. For a first rounder.
Oh, Montour.
Yeah, Brendan Montour, not Montour. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I was being retarded, but yeah, Brendan Montour.
Wait, who did he go to again? Sorry, I missed
Buffalo.
Is Buffalo? How's Buffalo doing this year? Actually, I'm not too sure how they're doing this time.
They were red hot, and then being typical Buffalo, they kind of slacked off.
Okay.
But the current, they are 7 points back of Montreal.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, I mean, they still can't make a push, but
They can make that last wild card, which is probably 4 points back instead, so they're still in the race.
that last wild card is gonna be.
Oh,
such
it's gonna
a
be
battle.
tight.
Like Pittsburgh's out of it right now, eh?
The thing is, like, if you lose back-to-back games, you can go from a playoff spot to about, like, 4 points back out. It's bad. The East, for some reason this year, like the Eastern Conference, is jam-packed.
It is.
You got
It's
Tampa.
really tight this year.
Tampa's away, and then you got Ottawa and
Tampa's
Detroit.
the only team though that's like clearly
Yeah.
like.
That's
in its own
that's
group.
its own class. And then you got Detroit and Ottawa, who are in its own class as well.
Yeah,
And then everyone else is just in the same category. Everyone else is contender.
Yeah, it's pretty close this year, honestly. Like any East team could make their run for it. It's not too late.
I'm hoping Vancouver sneaks into the playoff spot.
That'd be nice to see some more hockey with Pedersen. They have a really young team. I didn't think Vancouver would like compete this quickly after the Sedin sisters left.
The Sedin sisters were freaking Dunskies. Oh my god, you got lucky there.
They got way too old.
Do you remember Do you remember Thomas Yurko?
Yes, what happened to him?
So today he just got traded to Carolina,
Wait, what team did he even play for?
Florida before. He was a third, fourth liner on Florida.
Oh my god.
I actually think that he's gonna go to Carolina, and he's gonna help them make a playoff run.
Really? You think he's gonna burst out? That's your bold prediction of the day?
That is my bold prediction of the day. I think Yurko is gonna fit in the Carolina scheme, and it's gonna work.
Hey, the younger scheme, you never know. He might,
Well,
he
fuck.
might do well.
Somehow Carolina's still in this freaking. Carolina is 72 points. They're the second wildcard team. They're
Yeah,
1 point. They're 1 point back. They're 1 point back at Columbus.
And they have a pretty young team, don't they? Well, minus like Justin Williams and stuff, but
I don't even know who's their goalie like as of right now.
yeah.
Is it Scott Darling that's playing?
Yes.
Is it?
I know it was Darling at some point.
No, it's still Darling because I thought Darling was done. I thought they gave up on him.
Because they've swapped through a lot of goals.
Carolina has gone through goalies like a freaking Quebec restaurant goes through French fucking cheese curds. They just fucking come in and come out.
Oh my god, I'm being raked behind the net.
Oh, nope.
We're in overtime. Oh,
I didn't
my
realize.
God.
That's shit. Oh, and they also I completely forgot about Andrei Svechnikov. Is he playing? Big block. Is Svechnikov playing?
Svechnikov? For Carolina.
I don't know.
I'm not too
Oh,
sure.
they still have
actually.
Mrazek.
Yeah, they've had so many goalies, man.
No way,
I
Mrazek's. No way,
forgot about
Mrazek's actually playing like well and carrying them.
Are you kidding me?
Like I was just camping there.
I was on him too. That's
I'm checking his stats right now, Mrazek. Okay, that's not Mrazek this year. He's 14 and 12.
Darling, yeah, man, they've had a lot of goalie problems.
Well, since Cam Ward when he was actually good, that was the last time they actually. Sebastian Aho has 69 points in 62 games.
People don't talk about him as much as they should be. I feel like because like him and
Because he's on Carolina. That's legit the reason he's on Carolina. No one talks
He's like
about
a
him.
leading Carolina though. Like, and this
He's
is
got the most points.
Third year?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, I
Third or
think
fourth
it's his
year.
third year in the league.
Yeah, Svechnikov's got 28 points in 62 games.
Ooh, and he got drafted last year.
He was the same draft class as Darlene.
Okay, yeah, and that shows you like.
Oh my god, you're not gonna believe who the fucking sorry to cut you off, but you're not gonna believe who the goalie that's saving Carolina's season.
Who?
Curtis McElhinney.
What?
16.
Right, I forgot he was playing.
He's got 16 wins, 17 losses. His goals against is 2.25, save percentage of 923.
That's pretty good, man.
Yo, this guy's have.
Record,
How old is he now?
he's like late 30s, man.
He used to play for Carolina, didn't he?
Columbus.
But I'm saying like
He
way
was
back in
always
the
backup in
way
Columbus.
back in the day.
Oh, okay.
Did he? No, you're right. Yeah, Columbus only. It was Calgary,
I think he like
Anaheim,
Columbus.
Ottawa, Phoenix, Columbus, Toronto, and Carolina.
Really? That's pretty insane.
Jesus Christ, no way. This guy's actually having a freaking revive in his career.
Yeah, no, that happened to who was that older goalie who played for Ottawa? He got traded to Vancouver. I should know his name.
Laline?
So bad with name. No. He played this year. Remember, we traded him for Nielsen.
Oh, McKenna?
McKenna. Yeah, McKenna even he played really. He backed us up. Like he did a pretty good job, to be honest. And I mean,
Yeah, I don't
that
know
sort of
why.
brought back his career because I mean,
Yeah.
I think he's on. I don't know if he's backing up Vancouver now or.
No, yeah, I don't think so because they have Demko and Markstrom. And Demko's supposed to be like Demko's supposed to be the future of fucking Vancouver's goaltending.
Yeah, really.
And then they have
Demko or something.
and then they have fuck, what's their face? His face, DiPietro, who honestly had a terrible fucking career start. Did you hear? Like he gave up.
Yeah, but they were stupid. Whoever the management was, they were stupid to put DiPietro against that. Who were they playing? Sharks?
Yep.
They put him against the Sharks on last minute notice while the Sharks were like super hot, like they still are. But that was like, on their like peak of being,
Yep.
they just kept winning. And I mean, I think I sort of saw it coming, but didn't he let in like 7 goals or something?
No, he got pulled after like 3 goals, I think.
But like that must hurt his confidence.
That's terrible, man. The kid's like freaking
thing-
our age or a year older, and then
Yeah.
he's freaking getting put in the show to get absolutely lit up.
Like that's not good, man. Like if with the younger goalies, like you need to put them in the AHL. Like you know what I mean? Like I find
Goalies,
that and then,
you need to take time with goalies. Montreal kind of just forced Carey Price in there, and luckily, Price is a fucking animal.
well, even with Carter Hart, didn't they put him in the AHL for?
Yeah, he played in the AHL for a bit. Yep, for a year and a
Yes,
year
exactly.
and a bit.
That's what I mean. I feel like they have to honestly like earn their way.
You can't just fucking get the guy from the CHL and put him in the NHL.
Yeah,
You're skipping
that's-
so many
I didn't like what
classes.
they did.
It's like going from like
Because goalies
fucking
take a
grade
lot
9
more
to
time to
university.
mature.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like grabbing freaking Owen and just putting him in university saying graduate. He's not gonna do fuck all. He can't fucking think. It's like Kapal, our fucking mascot, dumb as bricks.
Paul Owen. All our favorites.
Fuck no, but
What if
trade.
Owen
No, yeah,
watches an episode of the podcast?
I hope so as well. But no, that was probably the biggest things that happened today in the deadline. Hayes went to the Jets also.
Yeah, you could tell once that happened, you knew Stone wasn't going. to the Jets.
Stone wasn't going. The Jets probably the Jets gave up. Like, yeah, they're asking too much.
But
They gave up.
overpaid
They gave
for Hayes. Don't
Yeah,
you
they gave
think?
up-
They gave up
it-
their Brandon Lemieux
Brendan Lemieux, 2019 first rounder and a 2020 second round, I think.
for Hayes.
That's a lot. Like
Yeah, and then
that's
it makes you think it's like they.
what the hell? What
like,
the hell
they
is Ottawa
overpaid
asking for then?
Hayes. Yeah, like. Yeah, I'm curious.
I have a feeling Ottawa's maybe asking for two
firsts.
firsts.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I'm surprised there wasn't a first-round pick.
You know what? It was probably very similar. It was probably Lemieux. Ottawa's probably asking for Lemieux, a first, and a second. And we'll give you Mark Stone and like probably a fucking fourth.
Like I think Ottawa didn't get a first-round pick because they got that defenseman,
Mhm.
which he's like moved up the like ranks of like prospects who haven't played in the NHL.
Yeah.
So it's
That's a lot of
It'll be
pressure to put on
interesting
him.
to
The kid's
watch.
19. It's kind of. He's got talent, but is it going to be Erik Karlsson? Is it going to be like a fucking, I don't know, Cody Ceci? We don't know.
oh, I hope not Cody Ceci.
Like we really don't know. So, other shit that happened fucking past couple days. Chelsea and City played in the League One Cup, and so the League One Cup is just like a tournament. It's like the FA Cup. So every like division team in England plays against each other. So there's a lot of huge upsets. Usually, I don't know, a couple of years ago. The first one I ever watched was, I think it was Hull City and Arsenal in the FA Cup final. Like it's random shit like that.
Okay.
This final was City Chelsea. The backup Tendy keeper for Chelsea, his name is Willy Caballero. He's known for being really good in penalties, and he last played for City and helped them win a freaking League One title in the PKs. Like, he got subbed on, and I think he made 3 of 5 saves, and they ended up winning it. So Sarri, the manager for Chelsea, it's his first year. He left Napoli. I don't know why they signed this guy, to be honest. He's never won a freaking title. Chelsea are in need of they want to find a manager to replace Conte, who left, who won a title. This guy's already under hot water. Chelsea's in, I think, 6th right now in the Premier League, and behind United and Arsenal for 5th and 5th. It's around the 119th minute. Kepa gets banged up by someone. Like, there's just a collision. And the doctors told Sarri, the manager, that there was cramping in like his right leg or something. Kepa apparently told reporters and people that he actually never did. It was just a complete misunderstanding.
Yeah. And
in the video, Sarri is yelling at the top of his lungs, like, get off the field. Like, he's losing his mind. Like, frick, you can see the veins popping out of it.
On the keeper, on Chelsea's keeper.
Yeah, on Chelsea's keeper, and the Chelsea's keeper's like pointing at him, saying, "No, no, no, I'm staying on." Like, the ref had to go over. The ref goes up to the freaking goalie Kepa, tells him like, "Okay, what's the call? Like, are you staying or are you leaving? What do you do?" He's like, "No, I'm staying." And Chelsea had a really historic, like, they played extremely well. It was like it was called the heroic performance against City, who's been dominating everyone. Because it was like 2 weeks ago, City beat Chelsea 6-0.
Oh, right, yes, I did hear about that.
So the fact that in 2 weeks, Sarri rallied his fucking guys together to show that, yeah, he hasn't lost the locker room necessarily, and they go 0-0. So Kevin's like, "Yo, I want to stay in net. Like, I deserve this fucking chance." And to be honest, I probably would have done the same thing. I would have been fucking livid if my fucking
big keeper over here as well.
Oh, big keeper, you know. I know the feeling. If you have a fucking good, like, if I'm having an insane game, and it's legit, you're going to PKs.
You gotta ride it out.
You ride it out, and this is your time to shine. Like, all the focus has been on the players, like, scoring for the first 120 minutes of the game. Now it's focused on penalties, you and the player. So everyone's watching. Why the fuck would I not want that spotlight? Show what you got.
Yeah. Yeah, no. So did he end up staying in nets for the PK?
He did. Anyway, Sarri just says, screw it, yeah, leave him in net.
And wait, sorry, is this penalty kicks? Like, did it go into penalty kicks, or is it just like a PK? Like,
no, they ended up going to penalty, like a penalty shootout. Like, this 119th minute. They ended up losing 4-3 in the penalty shootout.
No, they lost.
Yeah, he did make a huge save. Like, he made a save. David Luiz hit the post. So legit, him and Ederson both made one save.
Okay, so I mean, see, that's
you can't. In my opinion, you can't blame the loss on his behalf. He did his share.
No, see, like, I feel like if he also didn't feel confident in himself, he wouldn't have stayed in.
That's what I mean.
Why would you put in the other keeper when he sat for the entire game? He'd have to warm up. He wouldn't be in game. You know, he wouldn't be in the game physique, right?
No, I feel, yeah. Even though, yeah, Willy Caballero is fucking a genius for some reason at PKs, it's still a bold fucking, and it's kind of like it's kind of disrespectful to the other keeper. Oh yeah, I don't trust you for the PK. I prefer to have him in that. When you legit just played 120 minutes and you did not concede a single goal, it was still 0-0 at this point.
And you saying he did play well as well? He had some.
He played well, yeah. Yeah, like no negative thing. Like I solid, like, what, 7.5 out of 10. Good performance. a performance you'd expect from your keeper at that level, and at that type of game. So, I don't know. There's big freaking fire in Chelsea now, in London, England. But that's what I love about fucking football. There's so much drama in it.
Do they still have Courtois?
No, Courtois went to Real Madrid. He wanted to be because Courtois. I don't know if you knew. He originally started his career with Atletico. Well, Atletico. His first big club was Atletico Madrid, and his family's from there, and they still live there. So that's what last year I think it came out saying he wanted to live with his family and be there with his family.
Oh, okay, so makes sense near the because he's getting older, Courtois.
Oh, I think yeah, he's in his late 20s now because he had three years I think at Atletico, 2 or 3 years at Chelsea. And he's in his first at Real Madrid. He's still an elite goalie, but my opinion is David De Gea is still the best keeper in the world. David De Gea, man. It's gonna be freaking known in the United books for fucking years.
Oh yeah, he's established himself as a keeper there for sure.
They were gonna 2 years ago. Oh no, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. Madrid actually bought David De Gea, but because the tax or whatever, the file didn't go in time because the printer got jammed, they missed the deadline by like a minute or two, and the transfer got denied.
To where? Oh, to Madrid, right?
To Real Madrid.
Yes, right. I remember that.
And
he wasn't supposed to.
He wanted to go to Madrid. He wanted to go back to Spain. I don't think he liked his time in the UK, especially in Manchester. I think he felt uncomfortable. And then after that moment, he started playing well. Well, he already was playing well. He's already an elite goalie, but he got more confidence in his game, and now he wants to stay, especially with United's success recently and the new management. It's pretty good. As a United fan, I'm pretty fucking happy about it.
How are they in the standings this year?
So they're in 5th as of right now. They're 1 point back of Arsenal. But although it doesn't sound as freaking appealing as to be in 1st with City, United was in 6th, and they were in 6th by like freaking 13 points behind Arsenal and Chelsea. And they haven't lost an EPL match in the last 11. They've won 10. Oh no, they've won. Yeah, in the last 12, I think they're 10-2-0 under Ole Shakhtar. Ole Gunnar Shakhtar, yeah.
Ole Gunnar Shakhtar.
Where's the freaking Danish? Fuck. Yeah, the fucking Danish. Oh, Chris, you know who Ric Flair is?
Who?
Ric Flair, WWE Hall of Famer. Ric Flair drip, of course you fucking say Ric Flair drip.
Ric Flair drip, bro.
No childhood, freaking uneducated, unwatched WWE freaking tool over here. No, Ric Flair, he's a legend in WWE. It's his freaking birthday today. So I just want to wish happy birthday to Ric Flair. And then a little interesting fact here. On this day, I don't know how, whenever it came out, Slapshot was released. The movie.
Really? How many years ago?
It was in 1990 something? 1990. 1992, 1997. That's my guess. I was incorrect by a mile. 1977. I was way off. So Slapshot was on this day, released in 1997 in the States. Only in the States though. Came to Canada and everything later.
Long ago. That's 22 years ago. Wow.
1977?
Wait, 1970? Oh, I thought you said 1997. I was like, oh,
I was like, whoa! I swear my mom's like born in 1970. I'm like, my mom's not fucking like 29 or something.
Oh,
Michelle. Oh, huge news in the NFL, especially with the cheating team.
Figured it was coming.
She figured it was coming, and it is coming to you now. Robert Kraft. First degree soliciting of a prostitute.
Kraft dinner, man.
Fucking Kraft dinner. You know what? Here's the thing. I'm not even surprised.
Really? Why's that?
I'm not even surprised. The guy's the freaking owner and chief executive, let's say in that way, of the New England Patriots. Cheating team. Most hated team in the NFL.
Money.
Lots of money. They've won the fucking Super Bowl after Super Bowl in Tom Brady and fucking Bill Belichick's era. He probably just had that fucking 6th Super Bowl ring on his dick and just wanted an extra happy ending.
He wanted another ring.
He just wanted another
like six Super Bowl rings and 1 prostitution ring.
Oh my
Robert
God.
Kraft.
That is Robert. See, Robert Kraft just wanted something that Tom and Bill did not have. He's like, you know what, Bill and fucking Tom, they're just getting all their fucking attention out here with, oh, Bill's such a smart coach, oh, Tom's the best player in the NFL. Kraft's like, fuck it, I'm gonna make a name of myself here. Yeah, I'm the owner of one of the best teams in the NFL. That's not enough. I want to make headlines. I want to be breaking news. I want to be CNN's top headline.
Who, Robert Kraft?
Yeah, that's what he was telling himself when this was all happening. He's like, this is all part of his plan.
I'll be CNN's biggest headline. Facts. No, but see, oh my God. You also like, you wonder, like, when you're like sort of putting yourself in that situation where you could like very easily get caught and exposed. Like, why would you do that with such like a big name around yourself? Like,
because
social media and everything, man. Like everything
spreads so fast. Everything spreads.
Everything gets out.
Freaking people create images of you, even if you didn't even mean it in that way. People will like fucking change your wording like that. It's
like I've said it before, but like honestly, like 2019 and like the whole like situation of like millennials on internet or whatever.
Oh
we
my God.
Are the biggest babies
yeah,
I think
we are.
Ever.
Yeah, we're legit.
We're on the internet.
We're a bunch of fucking pussies.
No, that's literally what it is. Like half the stuff being said, everyone says it every day, and you know.
We
like,
can't say we can't really say anything without being fucking scared anymore. It's like we're walking on eggshells, just saying hi to somebody. Fuck, did I say it like incorrectly? Fuck, are you the 3rd gender under female and homosexual? I don't fucking know. Like, there's 18,000 genders now. Oh, what is he doing?
Oh, I thought that was gonna be a belly shot.
Yeah,
yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, the internet is like, and social media is super sensitive now. And it's like every day there's something new, something not being equal, something not being right, and it's...
Yes,
and
okay, see, Chris, right now, we're sounding like a bunch of fucking dicks. We're not saying like, hey, every fucking thing out there is, like, people...
Yeah, no, not at all. I just think some things are blown out of proportion.
Oh, I completely agree with you. Some shit's just like, people just look at it a completely different perspective, and you wonder why. Just leave it the way it is. He didn't mean anything with it. Like, this could have been legit anyone else and no one would have given a rat's ass.
You see, that's what I mean, right? If it was like your next door neighbor, I feel like it'd be
yeah, this could have been freaking Jean-Guy Maguire, who the frick Claude the Third. No one would have fucking given a shit. I would have been like, oh, you know, it was nice knowing the guy. I had breakfast with him one night.
Literally, right? Just because it's Robert Kraft, right? It's like...
Gotta make news.
Just... Yeah, I don't know.
And I watched they had a press conference, the police officers or the sheriffs of the town, when they were announcing that Robert Kraft was the guy, one of the victims, being charged. And for the reporter asking the question, kept cutting off the officer. He's like, it was the Robert Kraft, like the owner and chief executive of the franchise of the New England Patriots. It's like, okay, he says it Robert Kraft, the one that everyone knows. You don't need to go into full detail. And the sheriff's like, yeah, it is the Robert Kraft. Like, everyone, it's okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's making a huge deal. It's a huge deal, don't get me wrong. Like, it's fucking...
Oh, yeah.
The guy's got a hot wife. Like, 30 years younger than him. Like, this guy slays. That's what happens when you have money.
That's true. When you have
that's
money,
what happens
there you go.
So I don't know why he's out here trying to... Apparently he needs more than just a little happy ending from his wife back home. He had to please something else, and he probably went to China or Thailand and got caught over there. Roger Goodell is 100% behind this.
Roger Goodell.
That's what fucking Dave, whatever the guy on Bursu would be saying. I need energy. His net worth is 6.6 billion.
On the podcast, last minute of the play.
Oh, man. Tie game.
Okay,
High
there
game.
we go. Rallied the way back. But yes, Robert Kraft. Did they say what he's getting charged with exactly?
It was first degree soliciting of prostitution. I have it right here.
If there was any fine, I mean, it's probably like pocket change for the guy.
Oh my god, his net value is like 6.6 million. Like, this is legit. 6.6 billion, my bad. Billion.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
billion.
These people, the only thing that's essentially gonna affect him on this is just like that reputation on his name now.
That's not even gonna be much. The guy's not gonna rest. He's probably got 20 years left in him, and then he's done.
Yeah.
In 20 years, in like 5 years, no one's gonna even freaking remember this.
That's what I mean. Like, you know, you're gonna get the occasional troll bringing it up or whatever.
Oh, the trolls, yeah. On this day 5 years ago, Robert Kraft was charged with soliciting of prostitution, and everyone's no longer freaking talking about it. Spread this word for the.
Oh,
oh my god.
Did that really go in?
Oh yeah, okay. Robert Kraft's fucking wife, Ricky Noelle Lander, American actress, designer, entrepreneur, and model. She's 39.
Like, imagine being her father and being like, like
she's
born in
1980. She's born in 1980, Chris, and they've been dating since 2012. Just to put you in fact, Robert Kraft is 77.
Her dad
Robert Kraft was born in 1941.
Holy.
You know what the fuck was happening in 1941? World War II begins in September when Germany invades Poland.
Oh, I knew. See, I knew something was gonna be brought up. I'm like, once you got like a historical date, I'm like, okay, what is it?
So I'm just saying, if you believe in this shit, you're Polish. Freaking Robert Kraft was born when fucking Germany invaded a Polish country. This girl is born in 1980. She's 39. 39 has a 3. There's 3 major issues here. What else has 3 sides? Triangle. Triangle is equal to Illuminati. Chris, you were behind this. Go fuck yourself.
Apparently. Are we doing another one, or what's happening?
Well, it depends on how much time you have.
I could probably get one more in.
Yeah, okay, we can do one more then. You've heard Offset's new album, eh?
I've heard it like once.
It's actually pretty good.
I need to like sit down and actually take the time to listen. I listen to Gunna's. I like.
Kinda
have you heard Gunna's?
Yeah. I like it. I don't think it's anything fucking
like.
I don't think it's anything like insane, but I like it.
That's what I mean. Like, it's nothing special, but like.
Speed it up.
It's.
Speed it up. Eat it up. Legit the first song on the album.
By goal. Speed Up's a good song. It has like a lot of like vibes. I feel like, you know, when you just be like chilling.
Yeah, when you just want to chill, it's a perfect song. Exactly. Nice goal.
There we go. Finally. But yeah, Offsets, I've listened to it once. Legacy's really good. The one with Travis and 21 Savage is probably my favorite.
that one got big
yeah, one with
fast.
Green.
Yeah, that's one with CeeLo. It's actually not bad. It's okay. I like the 3rd song. I listen to the first song. The guy, whoever's feature, I forget his name. Don't get mad at me, whoever the fuck listens to it. I'm sorry if you're a big fan of whoever the fuck that guy is. He talks like a minute, and then when Offset starts, when Offset starts rapping, he starts rapping about like his kid, because he had his first kid when he was 17. Because now he's a father of 4.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know if you feel the same way about like. Oh, what the fuck? About like, oh shit.
About what? Today, Junior.
About you know how like doesn't happen too often, but you know how like artists will actually like
hide their kids,
write songs about like deep shit,
about,
like stuff in their life. Like, I don't know about you if you find that same thing, but like I honestly think those songs are like the better ones.
They're usually the best ones because. Like it's a meaningful song.
Real, and you could tell. Oh.
Yeah, I got dangled.
Doesn't
happen too often. You know. It doesn't happen too often. But no, because. No, I know. Yeah, but I also seem it. What I also like that more rappers or like singers are hiding kind of the fact that they do have children. Because yo, I don't think you need to be having your 3-year-old kid in spotlight or your like your 9-year-old kid in spotlight 24/7.
Who exactly are you referring to?
Ronaldo has his kid in the spotlight 24/7, and his kid now thinks that, like, his son legit thinks he's gonna be the next friggin' Ronaldo. He thinks he's the best.
Is he like decent for his age?
The kid's actually jacked for his, like, I think he's 11 and he's already. He's got like he's got everything going for him. He's got the looks like Ronaldo. He's got the physical feature of Ronaldo. His mom is legit like a model, so he's got good looks from there also. The kid's got the future set. His name is legit Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. I think. So just the name already makes him money.
That's insane. I mean, if you have the assets to.
Cause wait, doesn't Drake have a kid?
Yeah, he does. But he does since he was Drake. He literally hides his. He put in one of his songs like he hides his kid from the world on purpose. You know.
That doesn't need to be like when the kid's older. Then yeah, fuck yeah. When the kid's like a teenager or whatever, and he could actually be susceptible to society.
Yes,
go for it.
Because you know what I mean. Like if the kid's in the limelight, like or the spotlight, he like there's a lot of like cases of when kids are like child actors, like very famous ones.
Oh my god, the
have, like,
top of the head I can think of is Home Alone guy.
Yeah, him. He had such a after his childhood, man. He had such a rough, I guess, adulthood or growing up.
Oh man, I'll look it up right now because didn't he have a drug addict as well, which would basically fucked him up.
Yeah, he had a drug addiction. I know his parents took a lot of his money too.
Really? I didn't know that. I know that his parents took a lot of it.
They managed his shit, right?
Oh, so he legit got screwed over by his family.
Essentially.
Oh, Rogers. Wow, what a goal.
We are back in this.
I'm trying to find his name. Where is it? Home Alone.
Oh, Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, Macaulay Culkin. Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah.
Macaulay, yeah. So I'll look up exactly what his past was. But no, yeah. I knew about the drug. I did not know about his that his family managed his money and legit stole from him.
I'm pretty sure it was him. I hope I didn't just say that.
No, well, I'll look it up and I'll get the exact answer. But I think he's probably the best example I can think of a kid.
He definitely is.
Oh, fuck, what's her name? The girl from iCarly went through a little bit of a rough patch also. She went through like a phase.
She did. Bella Thorne too.
She still kind of is.
She's still crazy.
Yeah, she's still like this Bella Thorne is
insane.
fucking psychotic.
Yeah.
Even if you offered me $1 million, I still don't know if I'd bang that because she'd probably think we were married. She'd probably if we bang once, like instead of like a hit it and quit it or like just a one night thing, she'd think we'd be married. I feel like she's one of those like psychos.
Yo, my controller died. Are you kidding me?
You know one of those. You know those type of girls though. Well, I'm not a man. I'm not a man who freaking slays to begin with. No, I'm kidding. I'm a man who freaking goes around and I'm a dirty animal. Freaking animal. Dirty animal. Fuck, I completely lost track of what I was saying.
Do you know Rogers has 3 of our goals?
I'm telling you, we get carried by Rogers now all the time. Oh, Bella Thorne, psychotic bitch.
Push for this dub.
She's one of the Bella Thorne is. I feel like Bella Thorne is one of those girls. Like if you fuck once, she's gonna think that you guys are dating.
Yeah, if you have.
She gives me like those vibes exactly. She gives me that.
Have like a higher status than her, definitely.
She will wrap her legs around you.
Yeah, bro, she's gonna lock you down.
Zendaya was always hot from that show, eh? Remember that show, Shake It? What is it? Shake It Up Dance or whatever?
I literally just watched that because she was hot as shit. So.
What was that show called? Was it Shake It Up?
I think Shake It Up, yeah.
They're both dancers.
Oh shit.
Man, Family Channel had everything back then.
Zach and Cody was an OG.
Zach and Cody, Phineas and Ferb every day at 4:30, 4 to 4:30.
Jeez, remembering the time.
Man, it was legit. Like, I came back to when I moved from Quebec to Ontario. I was like, fuck, I have no friends. So might as well watch some TV. Phineas and Ferb, fuck.
Anything for that's OG stuff.
It's OG. Kind of still don't understand how the fuck the mom never caught them. Well, she did eventually catch them, but like, see, we need shows like that. See, this is why our generation is creative. We watch Phineas and Ferb. What did they do all day? They freaking created shit. What are our kids watching now? Freaking Little Xan pumping Xan.
He doesn't do Xans no more.
Oh, that's true. My bad. They'd be watching Little Pump making music. Oh. Harvard dropout album.
Supposedly he's doing commencement at Harvard University this year.
I don't fucking believe it.
I saw a post on that. I hope it wasn't a meme page, but there was like an article. You know those Twitter articles?
I don't think Harvard would actually have like. If Harvard do, man,
I mean.
Harvard would lose all class and respect from like, oh my god, from like
me?
every high society.
Are you kidding me? Man, what a way to end the game.
Oh yeah, what a way to fucking end the game. You know who I actually do know is making a commencement speech? JJ Watt.
Where? Oh,
at his fucking Wisconsin University or whatever, college or whatever school you went to.
Okay.
Huge. He played football on it, and he got asked. He got asked this year to do it. Cause I was listening to the KFC. It was KFC or Pardon My Take, one of the Barstool podcasts, and he went on it and he was telling them.
What?
He doesn't know. He doesn't know how to prepare it. He doesn't know if he wants to make it funny, serious, because it. Oh, what a save! Yeah, it's a close game. I'm kind of being thrown off here. I'm trying to say my speech here, or my fucking idea of thought, but I also want to score. Oh, Chris, it's all you. I got no.
Oh.
Wow. No, yeah. So JJ Watt, I think JJ Watt is
stamina.
You should get some back though, shouldn't you?
No, and I'm injured. That might throw my timing off. Oh god, this is big.
That's where we separate ourselves from Sean and Owens.
Oh my god, man, my hands were so slow. That's disappointing.
That is disappointing.
Very disappointing.
That is very. It is a depressing 3 games.
Oh, here's
Unless I do a backhand clapper.
Oh, I drew a penalty! Another one. Right! Wow.
I drew a penalty!
Do they want it to go in overtime or something?
Yo, I drew the penalty.
Ryan, you need to do this.
Yo, captain material. No! I choked! My controller glitched! It wouldn't move!
Oh my god. That's insane.
Oh, yeah, we've lost it. We've lost it.
Oh, get ready for the 1-2.
Yeah.
Wow, that's depressing.
Wow, that is. We both missed our bet. That is absolutely that is brutal. Okay, Chris, I say the last thing we do before we end today's podcast is that we need to figure out a name for it. The Ryan Simons podcast. It is the Ryan Simons podcast, but we got Chris Daszyczynski on here all the time now, and we do need a name for the freaking podcast. Apparently doesn't. Because like I'm being forced to be on here, man. Like I don't even want to like I'm not even getting paid, but you're not.
I'm just here to play chow.
I'm just here to play chow. I'm being forced to answer questions. Like I'm being raped, like mentally here. Like this is Russ. This is like Ryan being Russ. It's okay. I'm not Russ.
Oh my God.
I'm just gonna fuck you mentally and
physically.
To be
determined. Open up with the next podcast.
Are we actually okay? We said that last podcast though.
Okay, for real, for real.
Because this is like the real podcast. It's like the first for real podcast. So, but is today actually Monday? Oh, we did say we were gonna do podcast Monday, Thursdays.
Oh, Thursday? Thursday will have a name?
So yeah, next Thursday we'll have a name. We'll have everything that happened from here on out to them. Hoping some shit happens. I'm hoping freaking Bryce Harper signs somewhere. Guy needs to sign somewhere. We'll see how the freaking trades actually work out.
Yeah, we'll see. First couple games, do some updates.
Hopefully we also play a bit of better chow, because that was pretty pathetic.
Yeah, that was dog shit.
Like we legit played like Sean and Owen.
Yeah, I think so.
What are we now? 0-3 to 1? Anyways, we went from dog shit to dog shit. Well, fucking Moidi Lameli, you freaking buckies. We'll be seeing you on Thursday.